Hey Freedom Lovers, this is Dr. Peterson Pierre with America's Frontline Doctors bringing you today's Daily Dose. A few months ago, the Washington Post reported that the Department of Health and Human Services cut off 7 federal grants worth millions of dollars to the American Academy of Pediatrics. It's about time. The AAP represents about 67,000 pediatricians and has enormous influence over what doctors say, what schools require, and what states mandate. The AAP CEO Mark Del Monte slammed the HHS's decision, surprise, surprise, to revoke the grant, saying, quote, "This vital work spanned multiple child health priorities, including reducing sudden infant death, rural access to health care, mental health, adolescent health, supporting children with birth defects, early identification of autism, and prevention of fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, among other topics." End quote. Interesting. Let's examine that claim. Del Monte says the defunded grant supported autism research. That's peculiar because every time HHS looks into potential causes of autism, the AAP tries to shut it down. When HHS identified a possible link between acetaminophen and autism, the AAP called the finding, quote unquote, dangerous. How? When the CDC admitted there's no reliable data conclusively ruling out a vaccine autism link and called for more research, guess what the AAP did? They dismissed that too. Because they don't want answers. They want to make sure certain questions are never even asked. Del Monte also claimed the AAP is studying sudden infant death. I can't take that comment seriously. In the 90s, when evidence showed a link between vaccines and sudden infant death syndrome, the AAP rushed to shift the focus from vaccines. They launched a Back to Sleep campaign, pinning SIDS on babies sleeping on their stomachs. That became the official narrative. Today, SIDS is the leading cause of infant death. Medical experts like those at the AAP insist the cause is unknown. But one thing they state with certainty, vaccines are not to blame. And because of that false assertion, vaccination is the one factor never examined in SIDS cases. The truth is that the AAP is not a neutral medical association. It likes to portray itself as an objective medical authority, but it's one of the main pillars of the medical industrial complex, and its finances prove it. It takes significant funding from, you guessed it, Big Pharma. In 21, Pfizer gave the AAP $200,000 to help improve patient compliance. And yet the organization received $18.4 million in federal grants last year and $35 million in taxpayer funds the year before, according to IRS filings. It's a well-funded lobbying organization that has repeatedly put ideology and corporate interests ahead of children's health and parental rights. That's why the AFLDS petitioned to defund it, and it's why taxpayers should not be forced to bankroll it. If the AAP wants to push its agenda, hey, no problem, beg for donations. But American families should not be compelled to pay for such an institution that has done so much damage to our children. Ladies and gentlemen, only the truth will set you free. Stay tuned for the next Daily Dose.